Hey Capricorn, Everlong Mystic here. Today we're going to get you a reading and we're going to look at some things surrounding your connection to the cosmic web. And the cosmic web is kind of like, like the invisible stuff that we connect to, whether we're getting messages from guides, spirits, light beings, whatever. Um, and I've kind of inspired a little spread from my dark matter video that I did. So we're also going to look at fear too, because there's, in that video there was like this fear of darkness. If it's not illuminated and I can't see it, then afraid of it, kind of thing. And that kind of came out for the collective. But we're just going to look at Capricorn right now, and we're going to look at the connection. So all right, so we have the Fool card right off the bat, Capricorn, and this can go either two ways. It can go two ways. Either you feel like a fool when you try to connect, like because you're not really believing that you have a connection, or you're just not sensing stuff or something like that, or you're like super gusto about it. So which is it? Are you super gusto about it? Like, heck yeah, I'm gonna connect. And of course, the lawnmower is so loud. All right. They don't want you to hear this. All right. So, I'm also wondering if there's something new that you haven't tried. All right. All right. So how do we enhance your connection? You got to talk about it. You've got to talk about it, Capricorn. Yeah, it's like you have to verbalize it somehow. It's the Eight of Pentacles, but and I see like this can be a very fruitful card. I mean, there's fruits on it and stuff, but you need to talk. It's almost like you need to account for the experiences. It's like you need to, I don't know, like it's like every time you feel something, you get a nudge, you get some tingles up your leg, or you see some kind of synchronicity, with a bird or a tree or a feather, or you know what I mean, like, or you see a certain number. It's like in order to enhance your connection, it's paying attention and kind of verbalizing, even verbalizing internally, just verbalizing to put it like to kind of put it out there, and also like you can literally ask for help. Like you literally can ask your guides for help, and even if you've never seen them, even if you've never heard them, you can ask them for help. Like when you go to bed at night, just I want to remember my dreams. Please help me remember my dreams. It could be as simple as that. Please help me with my connection to the cosmic web. Something like that. But if I feel like there's something that needs to be said, like and it does not have to be formal. It's not formal. It's just you talking. It's like you talking to like when you talk to your higher self. It's still you. Your higher self is you, but your higher self is like a like a spirit being as well, though. All right. So the challenge. That is so weird. Look at you, Capricorn. You have 8 and 8. You have 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Cups. There's a synchronicity right there. 8 of Cups. This is surrendering. This is surrendering to the flow of it. I almost feel like there's a part that is like a little bit rigid. There might be some kind of rigid challenge with you. Because I can see how, like, you would be okay with the enhancement, like, because it's Pentacles. That's your energy. But the, The challenge is dealing with the water of it. Because when you surrender, it's like there is this fear element as well. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'm really seeing this as control. I mean, I'm not seeing it, but I'm feeling it as control. What I'm seeing is water, but what I'm feeling is control, if that makes sense. All right. So what's the benefit? Okay, so you're literally getting a card of benefit in the benefit section. So up here is like, how does this connection benefit you? And by bringing you success. I mean, look, this guy is he's got the prize. He's got the ribbon, he's got the wands, and he's ready for the next thing. It's almost like once you get a taste of this connection and you're comfortable with it and you can kind of talk to yourself about it, like kind of work through it a little bit, then it's going to help you out a lot, and you're going to notice a lot of different ways you can use this connection to help you in your life. All right, so fear. What are we afraid of? What's the fear? Okay. So there's a part of you, Capricorn, that is afraid of the ego aspect of connections. I don't know if this is internal or external, but it feels like the whatever fear there is, I think was developed from like external ego, like someone else's ego. Like maybe you ran across a spiritual person who was super connected and their heads were huge and they just bragged about how they can talk to aliens and they can do this, and it just turned you off. That could be like, I don't want to be like that. It could be something where you're kind of turned off about the whole ego aspect, like the spiritual ego aspect of connecting, something like that. And how do you respond to the fear? So you have the seven of swords. It did come out upside down, and upside down, like this card, and this is the Renaissance deck. So upside down in this card, it's like arguments. It means arguments, like, and that makes sense. If it is someone's like super big, huge spiritual ego that kind of turned you off from connecting to things. All right. So what's the advice for the fear? Oh, nice. You like this, Capricorn. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. And this is tangible, real, awesome stuff. This is success. And it's literally saying you can do this. And look, this dude even has like this curly horn like a Capricorn. It's you. It's like a pentacle with your picture on it, Capricorn. It's almost like this, like your connection can actually help you a lot in your practical life. I mean, you've got pentacle, pentacle, pentacle. You've got more pentacles than any other suit in this whole spread. And so possible outcome. Cool. So possible outcome here, we have, it's 10 of swords, but what I'm getting from this is like it's kind of like a removal. It's a removal of barriers. It's a removal of barriers. It's almost like there are thoughts, or there are beliefs that have been holding you back this whole time when it comes to your connection. And it's like you don't, I mean, you've been you've been not bitten, but like you've been irritated and turned off of it before, and you don't want to be a fool, right? But overall, they're like, if the fears and the bad taste, if you can remove those pins, then it's going to work out well. It's going to work out well for you. It's going to help you in your practical life. All right. Well, this is your connection to the cosmic web reading. Now I am going to roll my dice here. My dice, I forget which one is plural. And I'm going to roll it. If you get left, you get an oracle card from the left. If you get right, oracle from the right. But if you get a star, let's see. No, if you get the circle, your reading's over. And if you get the star, you get a whole brand new secret reading that I will put a link to in the description box at the very bottom. And it'll be an all wild unknown reading, general reading for Capricorn. All right, so what do we get? Capricorn. Right. All right. Oracle card from the right. We're going to get you a Prism Oracle. Anything else Capricorn needs to know about their connection? Whoa. All right, I'm not taking the big chunk, but I will take rest. So, Capricorn, this rest, first of all, it's green, heart space, right? And the heart space is our connection to, it's like our connection to the universe. And then it's the rest card. So there, you're probably very active when you're sleeping. You're probably very active when you're sleeping. Did I mention like going, like when you go to sleep, like you can ask for your connection to be enhanced when it comes to, enhancing your connection. Just don't stress out about it, okay, Capricorn? Just don't stress out about it. All right. All right, Capricorn. I hope this helped you. Thank you for embracing your inner mystic, and I'll see you next time.